There is this one question you should ask yourself.
Why?
Why? Hey, what's up? My name is Meon.
It's Sir Meon.
And I'm on my adventurous journey to becoming an indie game development company owner. And this week, I'm seriously asking you,
Why are you doing what you are doing?
But before we dive deeper into this topic, I want to share with you my progress of the last 2 weeks. After my last video, I had calls all over the place to inform myself about game development in general and connect with people who really know what they are talking about. They told me a truckload of useful stuff and I really tried to keep up with them, and some of the statements that stood out for me were things like: be 100% clear what your target market looks like.
Choose an engine that fits your purpose.
Lose control, it's blocking your creativity.
Create a vertical slice.
Do what you're good at. Leave the parts where you suck at. And make it so nobody misses the missing parts. That would be the parts you suck at.
And after these talks, I was completely like,
why? I thought I knew what I was doing. I don't want to compromise my vision. I want to do exactly how I planned it in the first place. I don't need no advice. I'm better than that. And I'm in complete control.
And then one of these guys recommended an article to me that is called
Start with the Why,
which aligned perfectly with the
epic quest
homework I got from my business coach
to find my corporate philosophy.
So I went deep inside.
What is our humus?
What are your values in life?
The soil in which everything can grow.
How do these values translate into our corporate philosophy?
What are my wants, my wants, my do's and don'ts?
My wants, my do's, my don'ts.
Balance between all the extremes. That means be both dirty and clean. Don't harm anyone, cosmically speaking. Construct a truth worth living, not leaving. Bridge the gap between all these generations. Listen to your fantasy and follow your ideas. Increase the level of love in this world and listen to your doubts, but power through your fears. The brightest lights can be seen in the darkest places. You can only reach if you try, so go chase it. And then in the end, pass on what you found. Get in touch, make new friends, don't remain underground. And then I knew my corporate philosophy. The reason why I want to make games is... Okay, but before we continue here, I really want to fill you in on what I was actually doing besides racking my brain about the question and the reason why I'm here. For prototyping my game, I initially wanted to use the Unreal Engine because of a thing called blueprints, where you can do a lot of stuff without having to code. Everybody told me Unreal Engine is an overkill for my game idea and the learning curve would be too steep. So I tried Game Maker Studio 2, which has a 30-day free trial version, and followed a very nice tutorial by Shaun Spalding. After a short time, I even wrote my very first own code in Game Maker language and had a box to move around. Wow. Then I opened Blender and wanted to animate a character I had drawn a couple of years ago. I rigged him with the Cutout animation tools by Andreas Esau, but I failed to get the keyframing right. So I moved to another character. I imported it to the program and weird stuff happened. But I figured it out. Then I had some scaling issues. Yeah. I made some very simple animations with GIMP and realized my sprites must face to the right in order to be properly set in the world. Then I had major issues with my screen capture software because, yes, I'm new to this program too. I had my first gun placed and realized, damn, look at the arms. So I removed the arms, made new sprite sheets, et voila! I even learned how to make the gun shoot with recoil, bullets and everything. Muzzle flash completely in the wrong place, but hey, it's okay. So this was approximately 8 hours of work, and I was kind of proud but also unsure if it was really a good workflow for me. So I showed it to my wife, and she said, I was really tempted to imitate her here, but let's get to the results of a very profound and serious sharing of thoughts right away. A game is no painting. When something works on paper pretty well, that doesn't mean it works on screen too. It's just another medium of art, and I was crushed.
But that means we can't use any of the art I created so far.
The whole time when I drew my world and my characters and my items and objects and everything, like little details, thousands of windows in the background, I always was like,
I can make a game out of drawings on paper. Only because I don't know anybody who's done this so far doesn't mean it's not possible. I'm better than all of the rest. Oh, by the way, last week I promised the first subscriber would win some random stuff. I can't tell who was first, so be the first to write a comment to win some random stuff.
scaling all my art down to fit into the screen, it just won't work this way. The second major realization,
Now we make a full circle.
to the first part of this video. My corporate philosophy is to pass the teachings of the elderly on to the youngers. Of course, in my own playful and imaginative way, corresponding to my values.
But that means we have to develop for mobile phones and tablets.
It is the go-to device for our target audience.
And to make a long story kind of short, I will have to learn to draw everything on the iPad I ordered yesterday.
But that's something I never wanted.
But it's necessary. And actually, I really can't wait to redesign everything I had planned and invented in the first place, because now I know the why. And the how and the what, that really doesn't matter, because it will be fine when I know the why. So instead of asking you, what am I doing in my job? Please ask yourself, why am I doing my job? Why am I doing what am I doing? Why am I creating what I'm creating? Because when you know the answer to this question, honestly, you might take a step further knowing your purpose, and this can make the world a better place. I really believe that. So these are just my 2 cents for today. Please leave a like, write a nice comment,
Random stuff is waiting for you.
and then subscribe. Be sure to watch all the other videos, the first video I did. And phew, thanks for watching.
What are my wants, my won'ts, my do's, my don'ts, my wants, my won'ts? What are my wants, my won'ts, my do's, my don'ts, my do's, my don'ts? What are my wants, my won'ts, my do's, my don'ts, my wants, my won'ts? What are my wants, my won'ts, my do's, my don'ts, my do's, my don'ts?